The wealthy man is terrified to discover the painting is crooked. Suddenly a shadow passes behind him. The rich man hears a sound and goes out to check. However, he finds nothing unusual. Little does he know, a thief is curled up on the ground trembling. The poor thief hasn't stolen anything, yet accidentally discovered the house's secret. Not long ago, the wealthy man was invited out by a friend, but as soon as he left, the thief sneaked into his home. He first hid in the surveillance blind spot and connected to the rich man's Wi-Fi, then used software to disable the wireless network, easily shutting down the cameras in the wealthy man's house. So the man quickly entered the room, ready to burglarize the mansion. But just as he took down the wall painting, strange noises came from the basement. The thief decided to go check. It was just a fan hitting a lamp. The man finally relaxed, but soon discovered many props here, and numerous eerie photographs. Their content left the thief confused. Just as he panicked and was about to pick up the photos, he noticed a faint light under the cabinet. The thief hurried forward to check. Sure enough, something was wrong with the cabinet. He opened the latch and pulled it open, then peered through the peephole. What he saw inside terrified him, because he saw a man imprisoned within. This sight filled the thief with fear. After brief hesitation, he decided to call the police. The next day, police quickly knocked on the wealthy man's door. However, after a thorough search, they found nothing unusual, so the police had to apologize and leave. The rich man returned to his room. Looking at the crooked painting, he was certain someone had broken in last night. But what the wealthy man didn't know, the thief had already snuck back into his house, hiding in the basement cabinet, preparing to rescue the person inside. While the rich man wasn't paying attention, the man took a hammer from the wall, rushing quickly into the basement. The wealthy man saw the thief breaking into his home, without hesitation knocked him unconscious, and cruelly killed the thief. The man's mother became worried when he didn't return home, so she decided to report to the police. However, while the police were taking notes, the son's friend seemed to be deliberately hiding something. Seeing police were present, the mother said nothing more. In fact, the friend knew where the man had gone, because the man had mentioned he was going to sneak into the wealthy man's house. To find the man, the friend drove to the rich man's house late at night, then stole an envelope from outside the door, secretly placing it in the man's drawer, to make the man's mother suspect the wealthy man. This trick indeed worked. Upon seeing the rich man's envelope, the mother quickly handed it to the police. Police soon returned to the wealthy man's house. They went to the basement to search. This time the female police chief noticed a hidden door. The wealthy man had no choice but to open the secret chamber, yet there was nothing inside. But the female chief still found an issue. The door could only be viewed from outside. From inside, one couldn't see outside. The rich man explained workers installed it backwards, but the female chief didn't believe him at all. However, the wealthy man directly threatened her. The female chief angrily arrested him, but this fell into the wealthy man's trap, because this way the police would stop investigating. However, through his extensive connections, the wealthy man was quickly released from the police station by a senior officer. Can the mother avenge her son?